Hey everybody, it's the Sacred Genie. I was just in the mirror, just admiring myself and just touching on myself. I think I was actually watching porn. Not my own, but someone else's porn. I think that's what I was doing. And I was just thinking, like, men really have, or in our lineage, we've been told to be seen and not heard. You know, sex is for the men. Guess I conjured up some energy to do more than one episode in a day. So hey, it's a Sacred Genie. I'm not gonna make this one long. Actually, it might not even be 10 minutes. It might not even be 5. Shit, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna rub on my baby for some not luck, but help me with this communication and speech impediment or whatever I'm having today, because help bring clarity. What is it that I'm trying to say? I want to be clear for everybody to understand what it is. So I have that right here. So I wanted to talk a little bit about confidence. So I get a question. That is one of the biggest questions that I get all of the time, is about, how did you get so much confidence? And how do you exude this confidence, girl? Where did you get it from? Why do you, or not why, but how did you just not give a fuck? Easily, I just don't. I've always been the type to follow the beat of my own drum, even when I was a kid. Like, you know, as you grow up and stuff, you started to be a little bit of a follower as a little kid and things like that, because you see like your favorite either celebrities or people that you look up to, or you see the other kids doing something. Sometimes I will fall into that, but for the most part I still stayed true to who at the time who I thought I was, and I still carry that with me today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say that everything comes from me or whatever. Like, I do get inspiration, but as far as confidence goes, I just always did what it is that I thought that I wanted to do. For one, I've always been taught that you can't say that you don't like something unless you try it. So when it comes to me trying new things or wanting to speak out about certain things, I won't know if I like that certain thing or like being a public speaker if I don't try it, right? And it turns out that I love it. I love talking to you guys. Like, so much fun. And literally, I'm not gonna say like I've always been this confident person, because I haven't. I really haven't. I used to have low self-esteem like a motherfucker, especially when I was a little thicker. I'm not gonna call myself fat. I just was the heaviest that I had ever been at the time. When I started my locks, you know, they call it the ugly phase. It's really your transition phase. I mean, it's not ugly. First of all, why would you call yourself that? Second is because somebody told you that. And then I feel like with everybody always calling it the ugly phase when you starting locks, that also puts something subconsciously in your mind to just be like, oh, I'm about to be ugly. Like, no, you better wear them little worms. I used to wear my little worms. I used to hide them at first because I was ashamed of them, and then I was overweight. So looking at the fat chunky face with the little tiny ass locks and stuff like that weren't really locks, it was just like overwhelming. So what did I do? I did something about it. First of all, I didn't want to just be sitting there eating all the time like I would normally do. I got back into working out, started eating healthier, changing up my eating habits. That's number 2. Eating better definitely boosts your mood, your confidence, and everything like that. Well, just your mood in general, just because, for one, you feel better when you eat better. Like, literally eating your green veggies, your leafy greens, your different colors. Put some colors on that plate, baby. Get some carrots, get some red bell peppers, get some fruits, all that shit. You really feel better. You have more energy. You have more stamina to do things. And I mean, get your blood pumping. Like, definitely that is a confidence booster because you feel better. When you feel better, you start to look better because you care more about your appearance and stuff like that. It's just, eating better is just so much more to, or it just builds up your confidence that much more. Also, getting your exercise in. Number 3, is that what I'm on? Yeah, I'm on number 3, right? No, I'm on number 4. I done lost count. Fuck it. But literally exercising or incorporating some type of daily movement, even if it's dancing, do some type of shit. Yoga. I was doing yoga every day. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all like I do it consistently every day like I used to. I don't. And I want to get back into that. That's going to be one of the things that I actually manifest tonight in this new moon, is getting back into the habit of caring about my fucking body and realizing how much peace it brings. Literally, yoga brings so much peace. I feel comfortable when I do my yoga. I feel like I'm at home. I mean, I'm literally at home, but I feel like I'm at home in my own body. I feel like this is a time where I can own my own body, not just publicly, but just personally. It's a time for me to feel myself. I love doing it naked because, first of all, I love doing shit naked. I'm a nudist. And secondly, just because, like, I can feel my body moving. I can feel my titties swaying. I can feel my cellulite moving and shit like that. Like, literally, it feels great. I feel grounded. I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I can feel that it's working. Literally, and I'm comfortable. Like, who wants to be, like, exercising? I love doing it, sure, but you have to put on the sports bra. You're doing a lot of jumping and all that shit. But with yoga, you're doing a lot of movement, just a lot of flow and things like that. So I'm gonna let these titties flow and this hair flow and all that shit, and just feel the moment, feel the movement, and embrace it. Number whatever I'm on. When is the last time that you've done something that you love to do? Whether it's writing, reading, whatever. When's the last time that you told yourself yes? Okay, I'll wait. Yeah. So, how about you do that for a change? Instead of always telling everybody else yes and telling yourself, no, I'll do that later. Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just free time. It's just me reading a book. It's just me baking a cake for just because I feel like it. No, do that shit. Be more demanding with yourself. Be more appreciative of yourself by telling yourself yes. Like, how can I have confidence if I'm always giving my energy to everybody else but not myself? How can I have confidence when I'm not going to say that they're running over you, but more than likely they are if they see that you don't put much energy into yourself, but they always asking you to do shit. They're pulling you towards them. They're sucking the fucking life out of you. And they see that shit. And they know that they always asking you for shit. But they don't take that. They're being selfish, but you can't be selfish with yourself. Girl, boy, whoever. Be selfish. Tell yourself yes. Fuck that. For my women out there, or my folks with vaginas, when's the last time that you picked up a book? Again, read Pussy Prayers. This will give you all that self-confidence that you need, so honey. Like, literally, like, when you first open the book, it just breaks down just things. She talks about, or they talk about, because it's by Black Girl Bliss. I think that's a company more so than just one person. I'm gonna tag her, so don't get mad at me if I'm saying all the wrong shit, girl. But, y'all, they literally lay out, it's like a foundation of shit that we always told ourselves. We always called ourselves either a hoe or somebody labeled us as a hoe when we never even did shit that they labeled us for. Or like the shame that we've associated with our pussies, or the shame that our parents, our mothers told us that we had before we even started fucking, before we even knew what our pussy was. And it wasn't okay to touch yourself, and it wasn't okay to look at it or whatever. Look at your motherfucking pussy in the mirror. Get you one of them hand mirrors. She even suggests that in the book. Get you a hand mirror and look at that bitch. Just be like, oh, you a beautiful ass bitch. Like, well, don't call her a bitch, but you're beautiful. Like, you're the sexiest pussy that I've ever seen. I think I got the best looking pussy in the world. I don't give a fuck. But that's just me. Look. Especially, ooh, when I get that motherfucker waxed, too. Waxed or not waxed, my shit is just beautiful. It glows. It glows through the hair. You see that motherfucker sparkling. But for real though, like, literally give yourself pep talks. Talk to your pussy. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Brings me to my next thing. Do things in the mirror. Get naked in the mirror. Do things naked. So, like I said, I'm a nudist. I love to do things naked, and I am going over 5 minutes, so it might hit 10 minutes. I'm sorry, you guys, but this is a good ass episode. I'm not even gonna lie with myself. Do things naked. I tell a lot of my friends this all the time. A lot of people are very body conscious, or they're not comfortable in their own skin. They feel like they're overweight. I'm technically still overweight, and for my height, I'm like 100 and I don't even know. I ain't looked at the scale in a while, but I'm probably within the 150, close to 160 range. My heaviest was 180, and that was just, that was depressing. I didn't even feel good, y'all. But I'm within the 150 range now. I was 130. But okay, that's beside the point. Now I'm getting beside the point. But I'm saying all that to say, you need to appreciate your body. So even if you ain't at your ideal weight or whatever, you're at the weight you are now. So fuck whatever everybody else is talking about. Fuck what you was talking about before. You're where you are now. You're still alive. You still got breath in your body, and you're beautiful. You're fucking beautiful. Why do you allow other people to tell you otherwise? Because that's more than likely where it's coming from. Somebody told you was not cute. Somebody told you was too fat. Somebody told you that you was too dark. Somebody told you was too light. Somebody told you wasn't dark enough or whatever. Like, it's somebody told you all these things because you didn't just wake up as a kid and just realize like, hey, I'm very dark or anything. As kids, we just accepted each other for, I had white friends, shit. I had Latino friends. Like, literally, you accept yourself, you accept others for who they are. So take that childlike energy, remember it, embrace it, and do the exact same thing today. It's not that easy. No, it's not. But if you start practicing now and do it while you're naked, because you're forced to look at yourself in your purest form, I'm telling you, shit will change. And you will know that you're the shit because you are the shit. Nobody's gonna believe it until you do. And you know what? I noticed that as a huge change, like a huge transition happened when I finally started appreciating myself. Not to say that I look for validation from other motherfuckers, because I don't. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm pretty or not. You think I'm pretty? Great. I don't give a fuck. But that's one of the things that made people notice me more. Like I said in this last episode, how people, it's like my aura greets motherfuckers before I even step into the room. That's some powerful shit. And it comes from confidence. It comes from knowing who the fuck you are. It comes from knowing that these other motherfuckers cannot fuck with your energy. Literally, it's that. And when you finally get to that place of comfort within yourself, nobody can shake that. I'm telling you. And you will have then accomplished confidence. I mean, I can't really tell you how to be confident. I can't tell you how to do anything, because everything is a journey for yourself. I didn't learn how to be confident from anybody. You can read all the self-help books. You can look at all the videos that you want to look at. Whatever. But fuck all that. It's all about your own journey. The things you have to go through. The things you have to process. Break down. Unlearn. All that shit. It's literally taking your childhood, the bullshit that people told you, and unlearning that shit and giving yourself grace. Another thing. It's a journal, y'all. It's not don't want y'all to read it, but just literally it's a journal. So, when the last time that you journaled? When the last time that you took inventory of your feelings in that moment or of that whole day? Just took inventory. You don't even have to go into detail about like, well, Jane pissed me off today at work, or the kids done did. You don't have to go into detail if you don't want to. I mean, that's definitely a great journal entry if you just want to let it all out. But literally take inventory of the energy that you put out and the energy that you've received. Everything, energy is literally input, output. What did you put out today? What did you receive today? Did you allow somebody else's energy to affect you today? What kind of mood were you in today? These are some of the questions that my therapist would ask, was like, how was your mood? Did you eat today? She wouldn't ask me what or anything like that. That's personal. But with you, it can get personal because it's your journal. You talking to you. But literally just write down a checklist of your mood. Did you eat? Did you have any headaches? Did you feel any stress? Did you, what happened today? Like on the physical form and then on the mental form. And then if you want to get into detail later about your nigga pissing you off, find that nigga cheating, whatever, that's on you. Or if you want to just, and also journals ain't only for just venting, they can also be for the good shit too. So don't forget to write down your good shit. We always want to talk about the bad shit, but we never celebrate and sit in the good shit. So let's do that too. Praising yourself, giving yourself props. That's another way to boost your confidence, because if no motherfucker is going to praise me for the accomplishments that I've done, I know that I am. I know that I'm appreciative of everything. I just told you how I manifested, you feel me, living in a new space, getting a new ride, getting a new job, like everything. I've manifested quite a few things, and I'm damn proud of myself. And honestly, sometimes that can still go away because you do want your friends, your family to just be like, oh, congrats or whatever. You don't need it though. When you've truly gone through growth and gained that level of confidence, you'll realize you don't need it. You'll want it, of course. And you may even mention it like, you know what, I did just graduate today and nobody said anything. I just wanted to put that out there and see what they say, so that way you can weed out who don't need to be in your life. But you know that you don't need it, because you know that you were deserving of it. You know that you were deserving of that accomplishment, whatever. And you acknowledge that and you praise and thank your motherfucking self. So those are my little tips. I just came to this bare as fuck. I think that I like this, coming in my episodes bare as fuck and not writing shit down. Maybe write down the topic, what am I going to talk about today, maybe a couple of points to hit on if I get lost in conversation, just to reel me back in. But other than that, I like this. I really do. I like this energy. Like I feel comfortable. I feel more comfortable than before when I would write out my episodes completely. Not that I wasn't being genuine, but I was literally writing out words that I'm going to say, because I would fear that I would get off track every time. Like, shit. Like I'm doing right now. But, alright guys. I think it's time for me to go. I'm going to take this bath. And get naked. Again, y'all see this blue robe every time. This is my signature. Yes, it's clean every motherfucking time. I wash it every fucking week. You better know it. But this robe is, find you a piece of clothing that makes you feel sexy. This robe literally makes me feel sexy. I got one in fucking maroon too, that I'm sure, I feel like I've recorded in that before. But this blue one, it fits better, and I love this color on me. This is from Victoria's Secret from years ago. I had this when I was skinny. But now that I've gotten a little thicker, now I got a little booty, y'all. Let's see the booty. Look at the booty. I'm so proud of this booty. It ain't a lot, but it's a little plump. I used to be a little flatty. Nah, but get you a piece of clothing that just makes you feel sexy. And every time I throw this on, I just feel like I'm a rich bitch with my kimono, however you say it. Got my glass of wine. That's what I'm about to go grab right now, actually. And I just feel like a badass bitch. Like, every time I put this motherfucker on, like, I feel confident without it. Especially when I'm naked in the mirror. I just be looking Because I ain't skinny. I got my fupa, all this cellulite, things that I could change, but, and I have friends that be wanting me to go exercise with them and things like that, and I feel really bad because they really want to, you know, get me in, but I have not complained about my weight in a while. Like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm out of breath, I need to lose a little weight, but I'm comfortable. Like, I feel I'm not completely out of shape and I'm not completely unhealthy. I still eat my vegetables, fruits. I still incorporate some type of movement in my day, but I'm really comfortable like this. Like, I love how my body is. Like, my titties hang a little bit, but that's natural. They're gonna hang over the time, honey. But they still got that nice little perkiness still, because I'm still a little young and sexy. But my booty, it's a little plumper naturally, you know. I wouldn't be mad if I got a little something added to it. I was thinking about it. I don't know. But seriously though, like, I love how I look. I love how I look. And if somebody don't like it, I don't give a damn. You don't have to be on me. I'm just saying. And if you feel like you don't like it and you are on me, then you can get the fuck out. I guess. But okay, I'm babbling on. So get your sexy wear, get naked. That's what I meant to say. Do everything naked. That can be the test. Now, cooking is a risk. I burned a titty on the oven before pulling out biscuits. So be wise. If you got a cute little apron, put that on, you know. But do shit naked around the house. Clean around the house naked or whatever. Meditate naked. I do that a lot. Like I said, I do naked yoga. I like to be naked. First of all, it's cool because it's hot outside. Got the air on, but it feels great when you do it naked. It always does. Shit. Change the light bulb naked. Yep, I'm telling you. Just get naked just to change the motherfucking light bulb. I don't give a fuck. Nah, but literally, get acquainted with yourself in the mirror. The more you see yourself naked in the mirror, the more you're going to believe that you're beautiful, because you are. I'm just telling you. So, alright guys, see y'all.